Hi guys, welcome to the driving project. My name's Tom.
I'm Alex.
And this is our Saab 9.3 convertible.
We wanted a cheap convertible car that we could take on a road trip around Wales this summer. This is a Saab 9.3. It's a 1.9 diesel with an automatic gearbox. We need to do a bit of work, starting with getting the roof working, give it a good clean, and take it to a Saab specialist for a good mechanical check. Given we only paid £500 for this Saab, it's not exactly perfect, but I don't think it will take a lot to make this car look nice again. Starting with the passenger headlight, the lens is really cloudy. We need to sand these back and give it a polish so we can actually see on the road at night. That goes for the same for the driver's side. If you look at the front of the car, there's lots of dirt and grime. It's been sat in a garage for the best part of a year, so it's super dusty. There's lots of green between all the gaps of the body panels. Looking at the driver's wheel, that is absolutely grim. That needs a really good clean. I've got some wheel acid and some nice products that will make that look a heck of a lot better. Looking through the wheel, the pads and the discs have definitely seen better days. I think that caliper's slightly binding, so we need to address those. Missing a glass on the mirror, we need one of those. The roof is actually in okay condition. I think it needs a pressure wash and a scrub and some degreasing. I don't think it will take a lot to make that look nice again. Whether it will be really black when we're finished, I'm not sure, but we can definitely try and clean that up. Again, at the back of the car, more dirt and grime, mainly between all the cracks. God knows that's not been cleaned in quite a while, but we can certainly make that look nice again. This taillight lens has got a stone chip in it, so we need a new one of those. Down this side of the car, it's pretty clean, again, just dirt in all the cracks and crevices. I think it might have had paint at some point. This wing is a very slightly different colour. This wing and this door is a very slightly different colour to the rest of the car. But again, for 500 quid, you know, it's 15 years old. I'm sure it's had a bit of paint before in its life. Inside the car, it's not too bad. It's leather and it's cream leather, so it shows the dirt quite well. If you look at the seats, there's a lot of black inside the leather, so we need to give these a really good scrub and make them look nice. The headlining is a little bit damp. You can certainly smell damp in here, so we need to firstly make the roof work, secondly clean the headlining, and if there is a leak, find out where that's coming from.
So with that, me and Alex headed out to the Saab specialist to get a few bits that we needed for our car and have a look around to see if there was anything we thought would be useful.
Tom's already driven this car back from Wales, so you've had a good 3 or 4 hours driving it already.
Yes.
But for the sake of our viewers, would you like to give them a bit more of a mechanical introduction?
It's not too bad, to be honest. I mean, driving back, the biggest thing is the brakes. The discs and pads are pretty shot, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
The roof, obviously, we need to get sorted. With the aircon not working as well, it is a bit of a sweatbox in here. The engine, it starts up fantastically. The car's done 167,000 miles. Gearbox, again, is absolutely fine. It changes gear really, really nicely. It doesn't sort of jump or do any of those awkward
We forgot to tell them about that
things.
issue as well.
There is a little bit of an issue with some suspension component, I believe.
But we got given this, which I think is the strut top for the rear shocker, but not 100% convinced that this is the issue. It sounds very much like an anti-roll bar link to me, but we need to get the wheel off and actually have a look. Oh.
Yeah, we'll get that sorted.
Shall we rip it 0 to 60?
Yeah. see how fast this can
Are
do
you
it.
going to go D or are you going to go manual select?
I'm going left foot brake,
Oh, crikey.
max throttle. We're going. That's actually surprised me. And where are we? 60.
Nice. I don't. That was actually quite good. It threw my head back. I don't know if that's because you had your left foot on the brake, but I rocked in my seat.
I gave it all the beans, and that actually wasn't too bad.
I think the car enjoyed it.
This thing actually pulls all right.
It does. CDTI 150, 150 brake horsepower, 1.9 diesel. It goes all right.
I am quite surprised.
It's mad, isn't it? Like how the engine and the gearbox are absolutely fine. No issues. We've got loads of service history for it. It's just the other bits.
Yeah. Do you know the best thing in the world about Saabs?
Oh, that is, yeah. Look at the service history though. I know you're driving. Look at the service history though.
It's got it.
It has got it.
Everything else that we could see for 500 quid was either ridiculously high mileage, like Vauxhalls or broken Audis or something. Rusty.
We were looking at stuff that you could crumble away the exterior of a sill or the arch. I mean, super rusty stuff.
We did get really lucky with this car. The chap that we bought it off was a really, really nice guy.
Yeah.
He's just had it sat in his garage for quite a long time. I think they're looking forward to seeing it get a new lease of life as well. I haven't driven around Wales for fun since the new introduction of 20 mile an hour speed limits and a ridiculous amount of speed cameras.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I went around Wales was probably 5 years ago when I went to Snowdon, and there was plenty of cameras there. Yeah, the roads are stunning, but it's been a while, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
It's probably a good job that we don't have anything too fast or too exuberant.
I agree, but at the same time, the other point about a road trip for me is that the car's actually a nice place to be.
100%.
And I could see myself getting a bad back. We've both got Mazdas MX-5s, and they're fun, but after about an hour of driving it, my back is in tatters. Whereas this is actually quite comfortable.
We've bought a convertible for £500.
It doesn't convert.
Roof doesn't work. Worst case, if the specialist can't help.
Oh! Oh!
It's like knocked my train of thought. If the specialist can't help,
yeah,
we'll just wind it down and just hope it doesn't rain.
Yeah, talky diesel.
Brakes.
Or what's left of the brakes.
Well, here we are.
DCA Saab specialists.
I don't think they're going to be very happy with us
No.
in this car.
A huge thank you to Dan at DCA Saab Specialists. He got the car plugged in, and thankfully the issue with our roof was just a sensor. With the sensor ordered, Alex went through a few other faults with the car, namely the front discs, pads and anti-roll bar. Then we thought we'd take a look around the workshop.
Saabs everywhere.
They've got a few, haven't they?
Oh, that's a Citroen. Peugeot.
That's a floor pan.
That is a floor pan. Nice, isn't it? See you later.
Cheers, mate.
Back in the car, we drove back to the yard. We were really happy that we had ordered the parts we needed to cure the mechanical issues and have a working roof. We just had to wait for them to arrive.
I'm looking forward to actually cleaning it because it is minging and there's a lot of dust and grime and dirt, but it's not going to take a lot really to make it look quite nice.
So that's all for today. Obviously we've given the car a really good clean inside and out. Hopefully now we won't catch anything whilst we're driving it because we got rid of most of the mould.
Big thanks to Dan from DCA Saab. He has plugged the car in for us and we now know what the problem with the roof is. It's one of the hall sensors on the back, the 6th bow sensor. So he's hooking us up with one of those. We're going to get it fitted in the next few days. As Tom said, I've been skiving, been getting things like new wiper blades, new caliper, new front discs and pads. We found out what the knocking was. It was one of the D bushes, so picked up one of those. Obviously need to fit that as well. So
that's perfect. Well, we'll leave it there and we'll see you in a couple of days when we get all this stuff fitted.
Thanks.